Hi, it's me again, that one guy. That's my line, you— Oh right, we both do that.
Will we get to the explanation?
Alright, I'll get on with it. Back when the 1000 subscriber special came out, there were two things promised. Of course, bad streaming was one of them, but the other one was a Q&A. Anyways, there will be questions from other places besides the community post and videos, so deal with it. I don't know how people will react to this one.
Okay, in my professional opinion, we've gone on for too long. Can we get to the questions already?
What was your inspiration in creating your character?
Well, this is a weird fourth wall break. Anyways, I'll do Kiyan, GD Kiyan, and C++. Rudirod is owned by my friend Rudirod Dude, and as such, is not my character. I'm aware the question already asked for a single character, but I might as well include my other characters. To begin with, Kiyan is of course my main character. The reason really isn't as deep as you think it is. He's a blue penguin because blue's my favorite color and penguin's my favorite animal. Oh, and the robotic hand. That comes from an old roleplay, which itself is another story entirely, no joke, where I eventually liked it enough to add it to the regular character, and no, it's not a goddamn television remote! GD Kiyan purely exists because I wanted an excuse to make Geometry Dash videos. You can ask why, and my answer is go ask Kiyan from 2022. Also, that's a video I remade because I just really didn't like the original. Anyways, this design is basically the cube I use in GD. Oh, and I added the robotic hands later because I don't know, I just really like the idea. C++, or well, Bobbyless Bob, I made for the sake of having a villain for the lore. Oh, and by the way, his name's based off the coding language for Super Tux. No, I have literally nothing against the coding language, I just thought it was funny. That's about it.
Why did you forget Xstat in that user stat video?
Huh. I could have sworn I've heard that question before. For the actual reason, I forgot they existed. Sorry to disappoint.
Is the Ruddy Roading happening?
Hey, are you trying to get the newest leaked lore episode? Well, big spoilers incoming. Yeah, we had something of a rotting. It was quite weird. With some guy who just really hated music. For your world, which I'm aware about, the rotting will happen in approximately 720 days from this upload. Watch out. I could be anywhere. There's no rules behind being scary. Come on, I'm allowed to scare the viewers.
McDonald's or Burger King?
McDonald's mainly because the one time I took Burger King I felt like I gained 300 kilograms. I'm saying this in a situation where I'm forced to take one or the other, because fast food generally isn't my thing. Yes, this is canon.
This is also my genuine opinion based over a fictional character.
When will the streams be back?
Right, so the whole streaming thing. I'll be honest with you and say that there were times where I didn't want to stream during the bad stream week. Especially towards the latter half. Genuine tip, don't stream for a week. It breaks you. I know I sound like I hate streaming, but I'm usually down to stream, just not consistently. So do note that because I'm streaming doesn't mean it'll be a full video.
What is your favorite game you don't make content about?
I know it's a Kiyan question, but I'm taking over for the hell of it. Just so you know I didn't ask. Anyways, Team Fortress 2. I don't know if that answer is surprising, but yeah. So I know 140 hours isn't that much in terms of TF2, but shut up. Nothing much more to say about it.
Isva Huang RMR Isva.
One second, I gotta get to the doctor for this one.
Pretend a big amount of time passed.
Results are possible. No idea what to make out of that one.
Is your real name Joe?
Alright, let me check the database. Kiyan? No. GD Kiyan? No. Rudirod? No. Me? No. Rudy Robot? I may have snuck in a Joe in that one. One of the three Musketeers? Yeah, I simply know that one. Everyone does. Just go ahead and check out the channel yourself. Hey, saying this from the perspective of a businessman, you just know when to advertise.
Do you remember me?
Is this a threat? In all seriousness, I'll probably remember you as long as you comment on my videos often. No, not to be rude, but if I ever get popular enough to get more than 2 comments per video, don't expect me to know you. Being a fan is different from being my friend.
Do you like being called that one guy?
I kinda did it to myself, considering the intro I do in every video now. Basically, I don't care enough to stop being called that. Even if I did, I can't stop 1,000 of you calling me that.
Sunglasses.
Oh, thanks. Always wanted a pair of these sunglasses. Heard they helped with music production.
Opinion on muffins.
I like muffins. There's not much to add. But there was this one time where I started selling muffins to Kiyan. Then I explained economics. Conversations between us two usually derail like that.
What is the bread lore?
Bread is probably related to purple chicken. For context, go watch the Bad Stream Week video.
How often do you play GD?
Not as often as you'd expect. I play it if I either want to do a video on it, if I want to beat a certain level, or work on one of my levels. Either way, I'd approximate it about a few times per month. Again, I'm inconsistent when it comes to playing GD. And there you go. That is a Q&A.
You still suck at these outros. Here's how it's done. Go like and subscribe.
For the last time, we're not like those other channels who beg. Anywho, we're done. Rodero, say the final line.
Well, if you say so. Dear viewers, that's this video over with. Goodbye.